Jet, and I completed the final project on paraphrase detection and semantic similarity. So as an introduction, the problem statement is that if you have a bunch of pairs of sentences, how can you tell if they qualify as paraphrases, i.e. if they contain, the same information and if they're asking the same thing? So whenever you have any kind of input that's messy and unstructured, there's a use case for this, because you want to see if two different sentences are essentially saying the same thing and be able to potentially, for example, call different agents or use different corpora of documents that you've been trained on, something like that. You can see an example of this in Perplexity here. These are a bunch of paraphrases or, with extra information of the original prompt, for example. So I primarily used the Hugging Face frameworks to do this because it gives you easy access to the BERT family of models, which was used as the foundation models here. And this was fine-tuned and benchmarked against 2 different data sets and then used to create a sort of similarity scorer. So the 2 different data sets were kind of different. This one was a more basic one, and it's sort of like a landmark data set that's used to fine-tune BERT on whenever you want it to recognize paraphrases. The second one actually is very complex, and it really requires models to understand linguistic nuance and logical structure of sentences and not just recognize keywords. So after fine-tuning, these were the sort of accuracy and F1 score results. As you can see, achieving higher accuracy on pause is quite tricky. This was then used to build something called a Siamese encoder. This is a sort of different way of encoding these 2 sentences independently and then calculating cosine similarity. And this can give you a sort of semantic similarity score. And it was able to sort of tell apart the different types of paraphrases in MRCPC pretty well, but with pause there's still a ways to go, which kind of goes to show the amount of training that's required to achieve that level of understanding. So this has a bunch of applications in question answering and in chatbots, and there's all sorts of areas of potential further research with this. Thank you.